Greetings, friends. Brother Benjamin here. Today I'm going to be speaking to a topic that I am asked about quite often. What is Reiki? So I'm going to try to simplify this and strip it down because there's a lot of information about Reiki on the internet. It's flooded with it. So I encourage you to go ahead and explore and see what's out there for Reiki. But what I'll be doing here is kind of getting to what I believe Reiki means to me. And I'll be doing so by reading what I wrote for my website, brotherbenjamin.net. Please stop by. And I'm doing so because I feel that what I wrote is very appropriate and very complete. And I really don't want to miss or leave anything out. So, what is Reiki? Reiki is a Japanese modality of chakra alignment and energy healing founded by Dr. Asui in Japan in the 1920s. It is a fairly newer modality, energy modality, and it is become more mainstream recently, especially in the West, in the United States. And they have found lots of applications for overall spiritual health and more of a holistic approach to healing. So, how is it performed? Is the question I get just after that. The client lays on the Reiki massage table, and the Reiki practitioner scans the client's energy field and assesses the overall energy health. The practitioner then uses channeled energy to unblock chakras, ground energy, adjust energy frequency and vibration, align and balance the client's overall energy based systems. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in an analogy that I think sums up, at least for me personally, what Reiki is all about. So imagine yourself at the age of 4 or 5 and you are given a guitar for Christmas. You play with your new guitar sporadically throughout your childhood. When you reach your early teens, out of curiosity, you pick up your guitar again. In practice and play and exploration, you make up a new song. This song is now your song. You put your guitar down again, and somewhere in your life, in your 20s or 30s, you decide to pick it back up again, only to find it in horrible disrepair. You try to play your song, but a couple of the strings are broken and it's horribly out of tune. As a kid and early teen, you didn't really care about this because you were just playing with it and having fun. But now you want to be able to play your song again because you miss hearing it. You take your guitar to a local music shop, and behind the counter is an older gentleman. He asks, "What can I do for you?" You put your guitar, or what's left of it, on the counter. He looks at it and the guitar, not so much with judgment, but more of an assessment. "Well, what do we have here? Let's take a look." He holds it up and looks at the neck alignment and fiddles with the frets on the fretboard a bit to see if they are sturdy. He looks it over and says, "Yes, I think we can make this playable again." He grabs some new strings and restrings it right in front of you, like a magician. Then, without a tuner, he leans over the guitar and by ear tunes it to a perfect tuning. He then hands you your guitar right back to you. With a smile on your face, the first thing you do is you try to play your song again. But when you do, it doesn't sound the same as you remember. You frown a bit and look at the old man and say, "It doesn't sound the same." He just looks at you and says, "Nobody ever told you how to tune your guitar or that it needed tuning, did they? Reluctantly, you said no. I didn't even know that it needed tuning. Well, he says, just keep playing your song for a couple of days and you will remember what it sounds like again. This is essentially what happens in Reiki. You are equated to the guitar as an instrument. I am the old guy behind the counter. I scan and assess your energy and make sure all the energy connections are good, making sure they're not blocked and that they are tuned and aligned with your energy. When you are done, you feel different, and although you are perfectly tuned, it may take 1 to 3 days for you to process the session and to adjust to this proper tuning and new alignment. Just like a freshly tuned guitar, though, how you play your guitar, who you let borrow or give your guitar to, the environment that the guitar is stored in, all has its influence on the ability to keep its tuning. So if you do decide to get Reiki from me or another practitioner, make sure you take care of your freshly tuned guitar of self. Thank you so much for taking the time with me today to watch my videos. And if you like this video or any others on my page, go ahead and hit like. And if you want to see content as it's uploaded and come in, go ahead and hit subscribe, and you'll be able to see anytime a new video comes in. Thank you so much for taking this time with me, and have a wonderful and beautiful day. Thank you.